Good evening, everyone. Today is still Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. And I am back with another episode, sitting outside the gym, about to head in. And I want to talk to y'all about something, right? I'm reflecting back a lot, as I do a lot, reflecting back over my life. Hold on, I got some cough drop, hold on. Reflecting back over my life, right? And thinking about I'm looking at where I am now and thinking about where I come from and thinking about all the people that started out with me, from girlfriends, ex-wife, friends, whoever, who started out with me in the beginning that are no longer here with me now. People that when I was at my lowest time, my lowest points in life. Now I want y'all to replace me with you, because I'm speaking to y'all about the same thing that y'all went through, that I went through, maybe in a different city, different town, different time. Same thing. Same shit, different day. Different location, same shit. People turned their backs on you. People turned their backs on me. When I was down, they gave up on me. When I was down, they left me to die. When you were down, they gave up on you, left you to die. As a matter of fact, they dug a hole for me and they buried me. They dug a hole for you and they buried you. But what they didn't understand at the time when we were down, what they didn't understand at the time when you were down, you may not even have understood it. I didn't understand it. So they buried us. They buried me. Gone, forgot about, we're done for, it's over with. Ain't no need to hang around Big Ward no more. Ain't no need to hang around you no more. So they thought we were dead and buried. Nothing left for us. Nothing left for them to get out of us. Nothing left for them to get out of you. Nothing left for them to get out of me. It's over. No hope for me. No hope for you. You're useless. I'm useless. So they thought. So they buried us. But they didn't know that we were seeds. So by them burying us, all they did was make room, put us in the place that we need to be in so we can grow. A seed is useless unless you put it in the ground and bury it. Then the pressure, then the nutrients, then everything that seed needs when it's in isolation by itself with no distractions, now it can grow. As long as that seed is above ground, with all these distractions, everybody around it, hanging around with the other seeds, is in the pack, is in the group, it can't grow. If when you remove that seed, separate that seed, isolate it, put it in the ground and bury it, only then can it grow. I didn't know that at the time. Neither did you. And they definitely didn't know it. Because if they'd have known it, they wouldn't have buried you. They had no intention for you to grow like that. Those people that turned their backs on me and buried me in the dirt, they didn't know I was going to grow into what I am now. Those people that did you like that had no idea you were going to grow into what you grew into. Neither did you, neither did I. When I was in the dirt, crying out, Lord, I'm alone, I'm by myself. I have nobody else. I'm alone in this hole, covered up with dirt. What am I going to do now? And the Lord said, grow. Oh, my Lord. The Lord said, grow. That's what you're going to do now. They put you where I wanted you to be. If they had not have done you the way they did you, I couldn't do with you what I need to do with you. As long as Big Ward would have stayed in the club, partying, having a good time, all the women, all the fuck boys, the busters, the lame, the scrubs, hanging around him, waiting for him to buy him some beer, set it out in the club, long as Big Ward still had all that, I couldn't do with Big Ward what I needed to do with him. So I commanded those people to turn their backs on you. Thus says the Lord. I commanded those people to abandon you, to leave you when you needed them, or when you thought you needed them. I commanded them to turn their backs on you. Don't blame them. Blame me. Thus says the Lord. Because I needed you isolated. I needed you buried. Because you are a seed that was planted. They didn't know it. You didn't know it, but the Lord knew it. They bury you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you know who you are. The sun going down. You can't see me as well, but I'm sure you hear me. I know you hear me though. They buried you, not knowing you were a seed. And a seed must be buried in order to grow. Now, some of y'all might say, Big Ward, I'm still struggling, I'm still buried. All plants are not the same. We are not all the same plant. Some of y'all may be a bamboo tree. If you don't know about a bamboo tree, what happens with a bamboo seed, you plant it, you water it over and over and over again. And it can take up to 5 years. That bamboo tree won't break ground. But you don't stop watering it just because they haven't broke ground, because you got to know what you planted. It's a bamboo seed. That's how they do. God knows that when it comes to you. Maybe you don't. So that's why I'm here to let you know maybe you a bamboo tree. And you haven't grown yet because the same way with the bamboo tree, 5 years in, no growth. Been watering that seed for 5 years straight, ain't seen no sign of growth, of breaking ground. But one day, after that 5th year, the bamboo tree breaks ground. After 5 years of nothing. A bamboo tree is not like regular plants, the way when you grow them in about 30 days, however long it takes, you start seeing the little sprout come up out the ground. In about 30 days, not the bamboo tree. 5 years, you ain't seen nothing. You think it's dead. But people that know about bamboo trees know it's not dead, it's just the way they do. 5 years later, one day after the 5th year, it sprouts, it breaks ground. 90 days later, it took you 5 years to get to this point with the bamboo tree. So they break ground. 30 days later, it has the size it's going to be. 90 days later, it's full grown. In 3 months, the bamboo tree sprouts ground and shoots up 100 feet tall, however tall it's going to be. It grows like that once it breaks ground. So no, you may not have broke ground yet. But boy, once you do, you're going to take off like the bamboo tree. It might take you longer than the other plants, than the roses, than the daisies, and the other plants that were planted. It might take you longer to break ground. You might be the bamboo tree. My point is, don't give up. You're going to break ground. And the longer it takes you to break ground, the faster you're going to shoot up when you do. The bamboo tree takes 5 years to break ground. And now, go research it yourself. In 90 days, that bamboo tree is full grown. Took 5 years to break ground, 90 days later, it could be 100 feet tall. It shoots straight up, like a rocket. You can go from nothing to a lot like that. Thus says the Lord. Don't look at being buried right now where you at right now. This is not the final destination. The final destination is when you're dead. If you're not dead, and obviously you're not because you're watching this video, so you're not dead. That's the final destination when you're done for, when it's over with. Anybody that gave up on you before you died, they gave up too soon, including yourself. If you gave up on yourself before you died, you gave up too soon. Quit it. Get your ass up. Get ready to grow. You've only been planted. You're a seed. You're not dead. As long as you're watching this video, you're not dead. So it's not over. It's not over until you're dead. You're only a seed that's been planted. It's time to grow, baby. Get ready to grow. Thus says the Lord. It ain't over. They had no idea that when they buried you, you were a seed. If they had known, they wouldn't have buried you. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.